What's going on? Y'all doing all right?
Locker room's open.
Let's talk about healthy. How you feeling, and what was that taste for that?
Yeah, I feel all right. Just gotta get down. Just landed awkward and felt all right, but no, I felt good. So.
It took you a while, but how important was it to get going? Keyshawn made that great catch.
Yeah. Yeah, able to run the football. No, I wouldn't say it was a struggle. I think, being able to run the football helped us out, today. I'm proud of the guys up front. It was an emphasis all week to be able to run the football, and the guys outside made plays when the ball's in the air.
When you started that 2-minute drill, what was in your head and your plan? It was such a quick strike. Was that planned, or did you just see that play to Keyshawn?
Yeah, kind of the same thing as last week in New Orleans, really, in the 2-minute. Just try to go get points, and if something's there, take a shot deep. And we're glad we came out with 7, and we're able to double dip coming out of halftime.
Take me out there what you saw on the touchdown to Hooper.
Yeah, Hoop. We had basically a high-low out there, and they both went to Diggs, and they was late getting out, back to Hoop, and Hoop made a nice play. I threw it a little bit, but he's made a lot of those catches in his career, and he made a big-time catch.
Who's elevated? Good.
Did you hear the Vrabel chant at the end?
I did. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's always cool. I think that's, he downplayed it all week, which we appreciate. I think he was focused on us and worried about us, and that's what matters. But I know that it feels good for him.
You guys have different teams since week 1, obviously. Coach talked about dipping your toe in the water week 1. You guys weren't that great and really started to build. You have multiple plays down the field, especially the passing game, the one Booty you talked about. What's gotten you to this point to where it seems like everybody's alive, you're taking shots, whether it's Booty, whether it's Diggs, whether it's Pop last week?
Yeah, just keep playing the offense. Just I think we're learning each other, learning the offense together, and I think more and more comfortable every week. And I think that's the big thing with Coach. He's calling great games, and I think we got even more left in the tank, and I think that's what we'll look back on in that fourth quarter there to try to really seal the game.
Those 5 guys up front.
Those 5 guys up front are balling, man. Those guys are warriors. Those are the heartbeat of this team, and they show up every week.
Drake, you're obviously playing at a really high level right now, but the consistency at which you've maybe been able to do it, what do you think has helped you the most to be able to kind of produce that consistency?
Yeah, I think the guys around me. I think we're instilling confidence in each other and confidence in myself, and just keeping them going out there and getting some wins under your belt helps with that. So just keep on going and just not changing throughout the week and just trying to get better.
Drake, you're the first quarterback in this franchise history to have 3 games in a single season completing at least 80% of your balls. What has allowed you to have that type of success so early in your career?
Yeah, same thing. Those guys are making plays for me. Those guys are, up front are blocking their butts off, and in the passing game they're going to, make plays for me. And I think we're just trying to stay ahead of the chains and trying to throw the first guy open.
I think you answered this during the week a little bit, but maybe now that the game is over. How much have you grown since being in this stadium last year when you had the exciting play and then lost in overtime? But you see how you pulled out the win today. How much do you feel like you've grown as a quarterback?
Yeah, I think we've just grown as an organization. I think with Coach Vrabel and his staff, I think we're just trying to buy into each other and build an identity. And I think that's what's kind of the biggest thing for me. I'm trying to be the same player every week, and I think those guys from this game last year, left a bad taste in our mouth. So we're glad we came out here with a win.
You downplayed it, obviously, all week long. Everyone did about Coach Vrabel coming back here. What has he meant to you guys, though? Not just but on a daily basis, in helping you guys get to 5-2 and where you want to be right now.
Yeah, he's he brings it every day. He brings it every day. He challenges us, but he also cares about us and cares about us outside the building. And I think he's just awesome to play for, and it's pretty cool in that locker room celebrating.
You said, I don't know if you're aware of this, you set the Patriots record for all-time completion percentage in the game. Those 2 incompletions in the game, 21-23. What is your reaction to that?
Yeah, I left some out there that I ended up running that I could have thrown. I think I tucked it a couple times when I shouldn't have, and I think I need to get the backside of the progression more. But I think I'm trying to be careful with the football and trying to challenge it down the field and not just be a check down Charlie. So just trying to throw it to the guys that's open, and they're making great plays.
What's your level of confidence in this offense right now?
Yeah, I think we got some more. We got some more left, and I think that's what Coach McDaniels is challenging us. I think those offensive coaches are doing a great job in their areas, and I think we still got more left, and I think that defensive touchdown really helped us out.
A little bit off topic, but Friday night there's a great high school game in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I saw you were able to attend it. Just sort of what made you want to do that, and what was your reaction to?
Yeah, I think I heard it was a big game. You know, in a local area, I think 2 state champions playing, and just trying to support. You know, brings me back to those days when I was playing. It's pretty cool to see them out there, and I guess there's a bunch of Patriots fans, so it was a pretty good crowd. So it's a good game. Thank you guys.